Good evening. Good evening. Who all are live here? Good evening. Good morning. कौन है यहाँ पे live? We are here to take the insights from the book of the Brian Tracy. Eat that frog. So we are eating the frog. We all are frog eaters, right? Not the non-veg one, but frog is the most important task which we have to do, which we must do to reach towards our goal, right? That is a frog said by Brian Tracy, right? तो जो भी काम हम लोग करते हैं, we have so much of to do list we have, right? And which task is the most important one, and especially the hardest one, which we always procrastinate on. So here we are learning how to procrastinate creatively, how to make our to do list, how to make a to do list 10 give 10 minutes before a day, right? Before starting a day, a night before, right? So here who all are here? Good evening, Rajat. और कौन-कौन आया है ये सीखने के लिए कि आज हम कितना एक्साइटेड और कितना अच्छा मेथड सीखने वाले हैं। ए, बी, सी, डी, ई अगेन वी आर कमिंग बैक टू आवर नर्सरी क्लास ए to learn ABCDE. But here, this ABCD is the nursery of being productive. If we learn ABCDE, we'll learn how to be productive, how to complete each and every task, how to focus on those important tasks, that 20% of the tasks which are going to give 80% of the results towards our goal in life. Hey, Sherlyn, how are you? How are you? So we have completed nearly a week, and now we are on another week. 7 sessions ho chuke hain, 8 session hai. So have you made your not to do list? Sherlyn, fine, great. Hey, Aditya. So just tell me, have you made your not to do list or not? From the session 7 we did. Yes, great. Who all have made? I want frog eaters. I want frog eaters here. Right. Come on. And today what we are going to cover, two most powerful systems. What Brian Tracy has explained in his book. One is ABCDE method, and the second one is key result areas. Key result areas where we must excel to succeed, where we must excel, right? If we are not doing anything, that we learn in the process. But if we are not following that key result areas, we are not working on those key areas or skills, we are not going to succeed. Absolutely. So are you ready to learn this? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Then we'll go further with today's session. Waiting for your thumbs up. Yes. So I'm sharing my screen. Thank you. Please do let me know whether my screen is visible or not. Visible? Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. The ABCD method plus key result areas, session 8. Thank you. So ABCDE method. When I learned about this method, this is very simple and it is very powerful. And it works of any to-do list. You all are having your to-do list along with you. Have you kept your journals with you? Because when I'll tell you, by that side only, you just circle what is your ABCD when you learn about what is ABCDE, right? So today, to let you know more about this, we are working on ABCD method, ultimate task prioritization system, where we prioritize our task in the method of ABCDE. A task is different, B is different, all have different specifications, right? Here, prioritize as per the prioritization. Key result areas is these areas. If we are lacking in any one, if the key result areas, suppose there are 6 key result areas which we must know to reach our goal. If we lack in any, we are not going to reach our goal. So we must know that what are the key result areas of our lives, right? And today's promise, by the end of this session, you will have a clear system of prioritizing every task on your list. Every task, whatever task you are having in your list, right? You're going to prioritize it. So first, to start with ABCDE method, not to waste our time more. ABCDE method is given by Brian Tracy. It is simple, powerful, work on any to-do list. Get ready with your to-do list, right? Get ready with your to-do lists. So here, you take your to-do list and label every task with A, B, C, D, E. Each letter means something specific. Each letter. Now hold your list with you along with a pen, and whatever you understands from this, whatever we are taking the insights, just mark it in your to-do list. Ready to learn what is A? So A's task. A task is must do task. Must do means which you cannot postpone, which you cannot ignore doing it, because if you don't do it, it is having high negative consequences, serious consequences. If you are not going to complete A tasks, must do tasks, then there will be serious consequences, right? These are your frogs, these are your most important tasks. For example, I've given some examples here. Finish the client proposal due tomorrow, complete the project report, boss is waiting, prepare for the big presentation, pay critical bills. These are your A tasks. If you don't do it, there is a serious consequences. Now, quick wall in the chat, type A if you have just see once you see your to-do list, and if you have A task on your list today, that if I don't do this, if I don't complete this task, then there is a serious consequences. It is a must do task, I must do it. If it is there, just write the A in the chat box that you have a type A task. राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स कि आपकी टू डू लिस्ट के अंदर ए है. हमें ही करना है ए टास्क, कोई और नहीं करेगा. एब्सोल्युटली, these are the A tasks, very important, serious consequences, right? You have, okay, great, you have A task in your to-do list. What about others? Do you have A tasks, that must do task? If you don't do it, if you ignore it, then you are going to bear a great burden of it. I have two A's. Great, Sherlin. You have two A's. Then this is the I would congratulate you if you know that you have A's. Some people don't know what is A's. And mind that A tasks are the hardest one. These are your frog, which you have to eat. Because those who are high performers, na, they perform their A tasks well and first. They don't negotiate. Okay? They don't negotiate on these tasks, on A tasks. You have to do it, no excuses, right? So the rule is, if your A task is undone, you can never go to B task. जब तक A task हुआ नहीं है ना पूरा, B task पे जा नहीं सकते. ध्यान रखना है. And sometimes we do have 2 to 3 A tasks, that means must do task, which only we can do, and it is very important. If we don't do it, we have to bear a lot of consequences, negative consequences for not doing that task. So if you have lots of A tasks, so just prioritize them as A1, A2, A3, A4, because they all are A task, must do task. But then rank them by 1, 2, and 3. That means A1 is your biggest frog, that is must do, that you have to complete it first. Then the another must do task, right? Second most important, then third most important. Just have a look on your list. If you have so many 2 to 3 A tasks, which you have to do, which is must to do task, just write A1, A2, A3. Do it along with me. And do also in order. That means A1 should be completed first. Then you can go to A2. Then you can go to A3. But you cannot go from A1 to directly B. First, you have to complete all the A's. If your A's are undone, you can never go to B. This is the rule. if you want to be the productive one, right? So discipline yourself before anything else. Do your A1s. Got that? Give me a thumbs up if you understand what are A tasks. Done. Great, 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 Sharlan. Now coming to B tasks. B tasks are should do. If you don't do it, you have to face mild consequences of it, right? These are the tasks you should do. So here are also the examples, like return non-urgent phone calls. You should do it. It is not must, but if your must do tasks are done, then you can come to your B tasks, should do task. Okay, respond to your routine emails, organize your desk, attend optional meetings if you have any. Right, these are your B tasks. So if you have any B task that have mild consequences, not very serious consequences, not you have to bear lots of any negative consequences, but a little bit of consequences would be there, and you should do that task after completing A's. After completing A's, I'm telling you, if any A is undone, never come to should do tasks, never come to B tasks. So just mark what are your B tasks in your list. You must be having your to do list in your hands. Go ahead with it. Understood? Great. Now do it along with me, do it. Good, good, good. I said done. What about others? Have others done? Just search for it. What are your should do tasks? After completing your must do's, A task, you can come to the B tasks. If you've done, write D in the chat box. Great, great, great. Done. All right. So now coming to the C tasks. Very interesting task. We all want to do the C task, right? Nice to do because they have no consequences if not done, but they are so interesting and so easy. We always want to do first C task because they are easy to do, right? Calling a friend for coffee, read industry articles, browse social media. These are the tasks which we always kept in A's, right? In our A's, not Brian Tracy's A's, right? These are our A's. Even after waking up, we just start scrolling our social media. Even after waking up, we start with our C tasks because these are easy to do. But rule is never do a C task when you have a B or A task undone. Never do it. They, although they have no consequences, but even they are not adding towards your goal. You're not heading anywhere. No, you'll be remaining at the same place. You're not going anywhere. You're not uh, achieving anything towards your goals. So these are your C tasks which have no consequences on it. These are pleasant. बड़ा मजा आता है इनको करने में, comfortable है, ठीक है, लेकिन कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. If you got what are your C tasks, just write it down. I know you must not have written in your to-do list your C task. You must not have written in your to-do list. I'm telling you, write it down, because we never write in our to-do list that we have to scroll social media. We never write it, right? But we do it without completing A and B. We do it. So now write it. What you have to creatively procrastinate. Creatively procrastinate. Mind that some of the tasks are C tasks. If you understood what are the C tasks and you got what are your C tasks, आराम इसी में मिलता है. Absolutely, इसी में आराम मिलता है. इसमें मजा आता है हमें करने में, right? So if you know now what are your C tasks, if you have written it, write D in the chat box. Go ahead. Agreed. Absolutely. We enjoy doing these tasks. If it comes to us, these are our A tasks. But Brian Tracy says if you have to increase your productivity, you need to prioritize your task as A, B, C, D, and E. So without completing your A and B's, never come to C tasks. If you found your C task, what you do every day, just write D in the chat box. But I am not social. So I hate C mostly. It's not only the social media kind, it's like um, wasting your time. These are time wasters, I would say. These are time wasters. Reorganizing files again and again, reading industry articles, call a friend for coffee. If you are fond of reading books, these are also your C tasks, right? Talking to a friend, calling someone, gossiping, these all are C tasks. And gossiping can also come in the upcoming tasks E, right? I hope you got that. All right. It's not only the social media, but furthermore. Coming down to D task. D means delegate. These are those tasks you should delegate to someone else. Someone else. खुद का हम सब कुछ कर सकते हैं. We can do everything. But जरूरी नहीं है ना सब कुछ करो. अरे भाई कुछ काम दूसरों को करने दो. People are there to do your work. Delegate the task. Rule. Look at the rule. This is very important. If someone else can do it 70% as well as you, 70% delegate it. But for those people who are perfectionist, they don't want to delegate it because they want the other person to do the task 100% as they do. But mind that those tasks, if any person is doing 70% as you must delegate it. हम अपने सिर पे जबरदस्ती के भार लेके बैठते हैं. जो काम डेलीगेट हो सकता है, सामने वाला बंदा ठीक है, नॉट 100% as same as you, but at least 70% delegated. And keep yourself free to perform your A and B tasks, especially the A's ones, which will help you in reaching your goals, in going forward towards your goals, right? So these are the tasks you should delegate to someone else. For example, data entry. If they are not perfectionist, if the people are not perfectionist, then you are perfectionist. That means you want 100% same as you. Change yourself a little bit if you want to make yourself productive. Otherwise, you are going to waste your time in doing these tasks, which can also be done by taking any help from any person. Right? Routine administrative work, basic research, scheduling appointments. These are the tasks anybody can do for us. You can hire any house help for doing the household works. You can hire any cook. We can. The task which we can delegate, we must. Right? If you got your D tasks, what you can delegate, just think about it. Think about it and delegate. अभी भी इसको लिस्ट में मत छोड़ देना कि मैं चल कर लेंगे. No, do it, delegate it. Find someone who can do it for you. Find someone. Now your task is to find someone to whom you can delegate. And don't expect 100% same as you. If he or she is performing 70% as you, it's okay. Right? Shall we proceed towards E tasks? Sometime goal shift according to time. Most of the tasks I delegate saves my absolutely sure. Then most of the tasks we delegate saves our time. Sometimes goals shift according to time. It depends in which phase of life we are. In which phase of life we are. But goals वो हैं जिनके बिना सच में हमें नींद नहीं आती. हम उसे पूरा करके ही मानते हैं. अगर वो बार-बार चेंज हो रहे हैं, बार-बार चेंज हो रहे हैं, तो देखो कि क्या वो पहले गोल था, तभी हमने उसको पूरा करने के लिए कुछ नहीं किया. राइट? मैं तो करता ही नहीं डेलीगेट. वी शुड रजत, वी शुड डेलीगेट द टास्क. व्हाट अदर पर्सन कैन डू. वी शुड सेव आवर टाइम. Right? Now coming to the last one, but very important, very important. Eliminate. These are the tasks you should eliminate completely from your list. Completely. For example, time wasters from your not to do list. जो नहीं करना है ना, उसको काट दो. फालतू बैठ के किसी के साथ गॉसिपिंग मत करो, कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला उससे. कर्म और बना लोगे, कर्मा की कहानी और चल जाएगी, काट दो उसको. Obsolete task you do out of habit. आदत पड़ गई है करने की, छोड़ दो उसको. Activities that don't align with your goals and busy work with no real value. You are busy, but you are not getting any value out of it. You are busy, but you are not productive. So these are E tasks which we completely eliminate. We should completely eliminate from our to-do list. Even not to do list, because now we are having not to do list, right? We have to eliminate them from not to do list. This is creative procrastination. Now we all are procrastinators, but we are creative procrastinators because we have learned how not to do a task. Which task not to do? The task which we need to eliminate from our list. I hope you got that. If yes, type yes in the chat box. Type yes in the chat box. Stop doing them forever. Stop doing them. Yes. Great, 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 great. All right. So coming to ABCDE summary. A is, you can take a screenshot of this. A is must do. That means those tasks which we don't do have serious consequences. That means these are your frogs. B, should do. They have mild consequences if not done. C are nice to do, no consequences. D, delegate. Someone else can do it. And E, eliminate. Stop doing it now. Always do your A tasks first. Never do B, C, D, or E when you have A waiting. So the rule is always this: first complete all A's, then B's, then come to C's. और D तो पहले ही कर लो. D, initially just segregate what are your D's tasks and give it to someone else, and then focus on your A's. Hoping that you all have taken the screenshot. Just letting you know about the daily ABCD process, how we can follow it every evening during the 10-minute planning. What Brian Tracy has taught us earlier, we have learned the 10 minutes planning a night before. Write your complete to-do list for tomorrow. Brain dump everything. What are the tasks you have to do in the next day? Brain dump it on the paper. Don't keep it in your head. Just write it on the paper. Then go through the list and label each task as A, B, C, D, or E. And be honest and be ruthless for yourself, right? Then organize your A's. If you have more than one A's, organize them, give them rank A1, A2, A3. Your A1 is your frog for tomorrow. That in the first hour of your day, you have to complete your A1. And tomorrow morning, start with A1, complete it before anything else, then A2, then A3. Only after all A's are done, move to B task. You can also take the screenshot of this. This is the process which we need to follow, these 4 steps. Just take the screenshot of it and say yes to me. 4 people are live here, but only 2 or 3 people are conversating here. One is just passively listening to me. If you're not doing it, I'm telling you, you're not going to get any results out of it, but you have to do it along with this. Like those who are watching as a recording, please do it along with me. This is going to give you the best results. Hoping that you all have taken the screenshot. The discipline is where most people fail. They label everything correctly. A, B, C, D, they label it. But then they do a C task because it's easier. अब चल यार थोड़ी देर देख लेते हैं, स्क्रॉल कर लेते हैं, थोड़ी देर बात कर लेते हैं, थोड़ी देर में क्या हो रहा है. But that थोड़ी देर वो कितनी देर बन जाती है, we don't know. That turns into an hour, 2 hour, right? So why most people fail? Because they label ABCD. I'm telling you, those who are doing it right now, please try to follow the process. Try to follow step by step. Complete your A1s. If your A1s are not complete, never go to B's, never go to C's, right? Because C task is so easy, and it is pleasant as well, because we all are used to do it first. So don't do your C tasks first. Just promise to yourself if you want to succeed in your life. And then now the next topic for today, very important topic. This is a great learning what I had from this book, key result areas. Brian Tracy defines a key result area as something you absolutely, positively have to do to fulfill your responsibilities. अपनी responsibilities को पूरा करने के लिए कोई ऐसी चीज जो तुम्हें आनी ही चाहिए, वो है key result areas. Key result areas. I'll tell you with the examples as well. Suppose if you are a sales professional, if you are in sales, your key result areas might be prospecting, finding new leads, building rapport with clients, identifying customer needs, presenting solutions, closing the sales, and following up and getting referrals, right? Now you are a sales professional. These are your key result areas. You must be best in these areas to get the best result out of it, right? If you lack in one or two, if you are good in five, but not in sixth, if you are good in four, but not in two more, right? Because there are total six. If you are good in finding new leads, building rapport, identifying customer need, but you are not good in closing the sales, you're not going to get success in your life. You're not going to succeed. Close करना भी तो आना चाहिए ना. So these are some key areas. Every person have some key areas. So just let me know which categories are you working. Which categories are you working? Who are you as by profession? Tell me, tell me. I was previously a sales professional. Who are you now? Tell me. What are you doing right now? Logistic head? Okay. What about others? Five people are live here, but no one is responding. Why so? थक गए लिख के? Or you don't know what you're doing? Psychologist? Okay. So you must know that what are your key result areas, being a psychologist, being a logistics head. We have variety of people here, right? From different backgrounds. I'm a salesperson. Okay. So you must be knowing that. You must be knowing that what key areas, what skills you must know to get the result out of it. You must know that. Like I also give the example of the business owner, just to let you know how we can find out what key areas are in us, what skills we must know to get the results. Key result areas, right? What skills we must know, we must be good at. So if there is a business owner, his key result areas are: he must be good at marketing and lead generation, sales and conversion, product or service delivery, financial management, team leadership, strategic planning. He must be good in all these. We can't ignore financial management if you are good at marketing. Because I love marketing, I'm good at marketing, I've done my MBA in marketing, so I'm not good at financial management. So this will not give you results if you're not good at financial management. If you are lacking in any one area, that means you're not going to succeed. Mind that. So whatever job you are doing, whatever profession you are in, if you are a businessman, sales professional, psychologist, whatever you are in, right, you must know your key areas. What you must know that, right? Because if any key area is weak, if any key area is weak, that means you're not going to go high. You're not going to go high. Just look at this, what Brian Tracy has says. This is very important. You must take the screenshot of it. Your weakest key result area sets the height at which you can use all other skills and abilities. बाकी सब में कितने अच्छे हो आप, एक कड़ी बीच में मजबूत नहीं है ना, कितनी ऊपर चली जाएगी, टूट जाएगी, चेन टूट जाएगी, कुछ नहीं कर पाओगे। पर जितना ऊपर जाना है, सारी कड़ियाँ मजबूत होनी चाहिए। जितने हमारे स्किल्स हैं, जो की स्किल्स हमारे अंदर होने चाहिए, मजबूत होनी चाहिए, स्ट्रॉन्ग होनी चाहिए। एक में भी लैक करके, एक भी हमारी वीक हो गई, वो डिसाइड करेगी हम कितना सक्सीड करेंगे। That will decide. So now think about your weakest key area, or weakest. Think about your weakest key area. This is the last what we are doing today, right? This is a learning for us. Now think about, first write down what are the key areas, key skills you need in your profession. Write down all. Maybe it is 5, it is 6, it is 7. Maybe just write it down and then think about it. What you are good at. That is your core skill, right? But what you are weakest, the weakest skill, focus on that. Work on that. Because if any one key area is weakest, that means you're not going to go high. That weakest area will not let you go high. That weakest area will just hold all those skills down, all your abilities down, in which you were good or you are already good. Got that? That's core fact. Yes, children. Bulb on moment. If yes, it is a bulb on moment. हमने कभी ऐसा सोचा ही नहीं. हम 2-4 हमारे की एरियाज हैं, बाकी नहीं, हम उसके ऊपर ध्यान ही नहीं देते. बट वीकेस्ट की वजह से हम उठ नहीं पाते. If it is a bulb on moment, write BO. BO in the chat box. BO in the comment section. Just write BO. It is a bulb on. Yes. We need to work on the weakest key result area. It is the bulb on moment. We never thought like this. But this is the great learning. It is actually a critical insight. Bulb on. For me, it is also a bulb on moment. When I read this, it was a bulb on. And we need to work on it now. We need to find it out and we need to work out. So today's key takeaways. We have learned ABCDE method. A is must do, B should do, C nice to do, D delegate, and E eliminate. Always do A tasks before B, C, D or E. D हम कर सकते हैं. The task which we can delegate, we must delegate at the right time. And even the eliminate one also we should follow. But A task must be done before B and C. Then find out your weakest key result area and mind that determines your ceiling. उससे ऊपर नहीं जा पाओगे आप. Because वो weakest key chain is not going to help you lead towards your goals. So improve your weakest KRA to unlock your full potential. Full potential, what you could do. If we are at the same page and you are going to do it tonight, before sleeping, you are going to find out what is your weakest key result area and deciding how you are going to improve yourself in that area. Today, if you are going to do it today, give me a thumbs up. Give me a yes. Yes, I'm going to do it. I commit that I'm going to do it before sleeping tonight. I'm going to do it. To find out my weakest key result area. Right, I commit that I'm going to do it tonight. कभी-कभी ये लगता है कि हमारी स्ट्रेंथ कुछ है ही नहीं. तब क्या कर सकते हैं? कुछ तो स्ट्रेंथ है, सबके पास, सबको लगता है कहीं न कहीं कुछ उसके अंदर अच्छा है. लेकिन जो नहीं है उसको कैसे अच्छा करना है, उसके बारे में आज सोचना है. कुछ स्ट्रेंथ नहीं लग रही ना, दैट मीन्स दैट इज़ अ वीकनेस फॉर यू. अगर आपको लग रहा है मेरे पास कुछ स्ट्रेंथ नहीं है, आपको अपने काम करने के लिए किस-किस चीज़ की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी, आप उसमें देखो कि आप उसके अंदर सॉलिड हो या नहीं. इफ यू आर नॉट हैविंग एनी स्ट्रेंथ, दैट इज़ योर वीकनेस. स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन इट. दिस इज़ व्हाट वी आर लर्निंग. जो वीकेस्ट एरिया उसी में तो काम करना है. If you're ready to do it, write I commit. Sherlyn wrote I commit. Thank you. Okay, write I commit. You have to commit it. Yes, I'm going to do it. Before sleeping, you have to work on it. Yes, great. Amazing, amazing. मजा आता है जब यहाँ पे सब पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं ना, मजा आता है. राइट, अपने वीकेस्ट स्किल एरिया के ऊपर काम करना. किसी का टाइम मैनेजमेंट वीक होता है, किसी का पब्लिक स्पीकिंग वीक होता है, कोई नो नहीं बोल पाता है, कोई फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट नहीं कर पाता है, किसी को सेलिंग नहीं आती है, किसी को मार्केटिंग नहीं आती. जस्ट वर्क ऑन योर वीकेस्ट एरिया. आप ऑलराउंडर बन जाओगे, यू नो, ऑलराउंडर. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट वीकेस्ट एरिया ओनली वी आर अंडर परफॉर्मिंग. राइट. So to end up, I'm giving you the homework. Tomorrow, start your day with your A1 task. No exceptions. No exceptions. What you have learned, just implement it right away. Right away. Don't wait कि हम 1 जनवरी से करेंगे, न्यू ईयर से करेंगे, ये साल तो ऐसे ही जी लेते हैं, 10 दिन तो रह गए, 10-11 दिन, 1 जनवरी से करेंगे. Don't do it. Start from tomorrow morning. This week, use ABCDE method every single day during your planning. Whenever you are planning, whenever you're writing your to-do list, just write ABCD, rank them. Commit to improving your weakest KRA, key result area. Say, for example, read a book, take a course, practice daily, learn from a coach. जहाँ पे भी weak area है, just do it. Spend in yourself, invest in yourself. That is not spending, that is investing in yourself. Improve your skills, work on your weakest area. And then join us on Tuesday for session 9. And what we are going to have in session 9, the law of 3 and focus mastery. These two things we are going to learn in session 9, and that is going to be a mind blowing session as well, like today's session. So, who all are going to join me in the next session? Come on, who all are going to join me in the next session on Tuesday, 9 p.m.? Great, great. Me. Thank you, thank you. So be here on Tuesday. And if you like this session, just like it, share it with your friends. Very good. I will join. I will join. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, if you want somebody to learn these techniques, if you want somebody to work on their key result areas, first let them know what are their weakest key result areas. Send this video to them, share the link of this video to them. Ask them just to go through it, go through the recording and do it as they're watching it live. Those who are watching it as a recording, I'm telling you, please do it as you're watching it live. You're going to get the best results out of it. Thank you. See you on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Thank you all for being here. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Have a blessed night, blessed weekend. Bye bye.